We are here today at the National Police Academy in Indonesia to celebrate the winners of an essay contest in police integrity. 10 participants have been selected who have written the best essays on how the police in Indonesia can uphold norms of integrity and accountability and ensure that the service that they deliver to the people of Indonesia is done transparently and with accountability. It has been truly inspiring to see with how much passion and conviction police cadets have written about why it is important that the police force upholds these standards of accountability and integrity. In our prize ceremony just now, I encouraged them to go back to the essays that they've written, to read them again, remind themselves continuously of that high moral standard that they have set for themselves and for their peers. We at the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime have facilitated meetings across the globe where we've brought together the winners of essay contests like this one from different countries and had them exchange their experiences and their vision for how law enforcement of the future can be one that is resilient against corruption. At UNODC, we are the guardians of the United Nations Convention Against Corruption. This is a very comprehensive international legal instrument, establishes a legal framework for countries worldwide on how to address corruption. And the essay contest that we hosted with UNODC and the Police Academy here is in the spirit of that convention, bringing together all the different actors in society who are needed to ensure that all of us are resilient against corruption. The winner of the essay contest was Helena Fiorentina, and she had some very inspiring words to say, and that was, she called on the readers of her essay to always remember who we worked for. And that is our citizens and our communities. And if you allow me to add that, they are the citizens and the communities that are most vulnerable and at risk of being left behind. And I've called on the police cadets at this academy to make sure that they remember this message and the ultimate purpose of who we together ultimately serve as they progress in their careers with the police. Now you may ask yourself, you may think that corruption is a problem in your community, or you may think it is a problem in your country. However, corruption is a global problem. It has been recognized by member states worldwide that corruption needs to be confronted head on. Why? Because it can prevent fast and prosperous economic development. And for that reason, countries around the world have come together to negotiate and sign the UN Convention Against Corruption. This was done 20 years ago, and this is a convention that has been signed by the vast majority, 190 out of 193 member states of the UN. And it is testimony how the international community is united in its responses against corruption. So, on behalf of the UN Office on Drugs and Crime, I would like to congratulate the organizers, the participants, and the winners of the essay contest on police integrity that we have hosted between UNODC and the Police Academy, and for which we have today held the prize handover ceremony. Their effort and the passion and conviction with which they have written their essays is testimony to the high standards of the police cadets. And we have encouraged them here to uphold those standards as they progress in their careers.